Good morning, team. Yesterday we saw all Gujarat state government-owned companies having a very good rally. So in that effect, they were in the volume of almost last 50 days highest volume. We can call it as volume breakout. So in that, 4 companies have reported to the exchange that they will formulate a law rule with the board approval and come back to the exchanges. So Gujarat Gas, GNFC, Gujarat Alkali Chemical, GSFC, Gujarat State Fertilizer Corporation. These are the 4 companies which have told the exchanges that they will formulate. So these 4 stocks can be watched on the Gujarat government new formula. So and we did some more study on these Gujarat government stock, and we noticed that now, many of these stocks are trading at 6-7 times trailing PE ratio. And if you take book value, few stocks are trading at book value, and the dividend yield is not more than 13%. And the highest dividend yield, profit after tax payment as a dividend, now it is only Gujarat Alkali, which is 13%. But the new rule says they have to pay 30%, and many companies are 6-7%. So there is likely to be a re-rating. From here also, I expect another 20 to 25% rally in this stocks. But our focus should be in the 4 stocks which have already said that they will rework and come back to the exchanges. That is very important. And other stocks which took a lot of volumes are railway stock. In railway stock, RVNL and few other stocks have done well. IRCON is where the margin of safety is still very high. So re-rating is still possible. Upside is there. So IRCON is one stock which trades at 8 times. I think more upside is possible. CCL product, which is in coffee, they are in Vietnam and India. They have multiple plant in India and Vietnam. After seeing Tata Coffee results, I was saying CCL can have a better result because they operate at better efficiency and they don't have a plantation like Tata Coffee. So CCL is in focus. NHPC with volume has started to slowly move up. TN Petro is one more stock where they are trading valuation wise attractive, but price volume breakout also has happened. So TN Petrol is one more stock to watch out for. Post results, Mahindra CI is looking very attractive. And in the volume, DMCC, which is a chemical company, that has also come into our focus. So this is one more stock to watch out for. Canfin Home, the results are fantastic. The revenue for Q4 FY23 was higher by 36% at 763 crores. Profit after tax higher by 34% at 165 crores. And for full year, the revenue is higher by 37% at 2,715 crores. Profit after tax higher by 31% at 621 crores. The full year EPS is 46 rupees, and it trades around 2 times book value. So it is still attractive from current level. You can have 10-15% rally anytime in Canfin Homes. Ethos has opened their first boutique in Bhubaneswar. The high-end watch shopkeeper. They are slowly expanding across India. So your stock to watch. Shopper Shop came with the results. If you see the results, from loss last year, they have turned around into profit. This is something very notable. Their full year EPS is 10 rupees. Their full year revenue is 5,066 crores, which is higher by 63%. Profit after tax is 121 crores, was a loss of 47 crores. Mr. Benu is running the show. He came from Trent, but I think he is doing a good job. So there are chances that the stock might rally, but already it is very expensive stock. But we need to track it very closely. We like Trend at current level. OFS announced dividend of 225 rupees. Very big dividend. It almost works to 6% if I'm right. And their revenue was higher by 16% at 1,112. This is for Q4 FY23, and profit after tax was flat at 543. For the full year, their revenue is higher by 9%, and profit after tax is slightly down. It is 1,772 crores. So the dividend yield is 6.4%. The EPS is 205 rupees. Indus and Tower came with the results. Again, no quarter on quarter basis, from loss they have turned around into profit. No, they had a problem of Vodafone not paying them. So now they are coming back. But at current level, valuation is not a problem. But there are a lot of uncertainty. So we will not discuss about Indus and Towers. India Infoline Finance. Here the company has done very good. The total income was 1,379 crores, higher by 23%. Profit after tax is higher by 42%. And ROE, return on asset, is 3.6%. For financial company, ROA is very important. And ROA normally is, in banks and all, it is 1%. For NBFC, it is 2.5%. ROA for India Infoline Finance, their gold book itself is 20,000 crores. Housing is 20,000. So out of 64,000 crore OEM, 40,000 crores is secured loans. So I think the margin of safety is also good. ROA is good. Profit is very good. And their NIMs also is very good. India Infoline Finance is something to watch out for. Volta's result came, very disappointing results. So we will not go deep into that. UTI AMC results came. They will give a dividend of 22 rupees. It is a dividend yield stock. The result is not something great. Their EPS is 33.43. So it doesn't trade at a very expensive valuation, but not a great flat income, flat profit. SBI Life came with the results. Their premium income was higher by 14%. Profit after tax was higher by 15%. AUM is almost 3,10,000 crores. But market expectation was very high, but they didn't play into that. But HDFC Life, the result was far better than market expectation. So I think in HDFC Life, the rally can be there. So with that, over to you, Hitendra.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. हम इस कॉल को एक बार हिंदी में कर लेते हैं. स्टार्ट करते हैं गुजरात कंपनीज में. कल हमने देखा बहुत सारी जो भी गुजरात लिस्टेड कंपनीज थी उस पर रैली आते हुए देखिए. GNFC हो गया, GSFC हो गया गुजरात के लिए. तो इस पर हम देखे जाए वॉल्यूम ब्रेकआउट भी दिखा गया. तो चार कंपनीज है जिसकी मेजर बेनिफिशियरी जो गुजरात गैस है, GNFC, GSFC, गुजरात कल इन्होंने कहा कि एक्सचेंजेस में आके कि ऐसा कोई फ्रेमवर्क बनाया जाएगा जहाँ पे ओनली 30% के आसपास का जो डिविडेंड है वो पे करना रहेगा. और उसमें से देखा जाए तो ट्रेडिंग ये सब कंपनी 6 से 7 टाइम के ट्रेडिंग ईपी के आसपास में ट्रेड कर रही है. और डिविडेंड भी दिएगा तो 13% के आसपास में, जो कि गुजरात दल के लिए बाकी कंपनीज का 6 से 7% है. अगर हम देखते हैं अगर ये जैसे लागू हो जाता है तो ये 30% का डिविडेंड है तो ये कंपनीज की भी रेटिंग हो सकती है और हमें 4 कंपनी पे फोकस करना चाहिए. तो यहाँ से आगे चलते 20 से 25% की हमें ग्रोथ यहाँ से आगे आते हुए दिखती है. टीवी स्टॉक्स में हम आपको आते हुए देख रहे हैं. आरबीएल और लिंकॉन दिख रहा है. यहाँ पे थोड़ी सी मार्जिन ऑफ सेफ्टी अच्छी है और अपसाइड वाइज वैल्यूएशन वाइज हमें ठीक लग रहा है, तो हमें इसमें फोकस करना चाहिए. सीसीएल प्रोडक्ट्स के भी जो नतीजे हमें लग रहा है जैसे टाटा कॉफी के अच्छा है तो इसके भी नतीजे अच्छे आ सकते हैं. ये वियतनाम और इंडिया में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इनका है और बेसिकली टाटा कॉफी का प्लांटेशन इनका प्लांटेशन बिजनेस नहीं है. तो ओवरऑल हमें लगता है सीसीएल प्रोडक्ट्स के नतीजे बेटर रहेंगे. और कल हमने देखा कि सीसीएल प्रोडक्ट्स अच्छे से ट्रेड भी कर रहे हैं. एनएचपीसी में हमें वॉल्यूम ब्रेकआउट आते हुए दिखा. तमिलनाडु पेट्रो में भी दिखा. वैल्यूएशन वाइज अट्रैक्टिव दिख रहे हैं दोनों स्टॉक्स. महिंद्रा सीआई, डीएमसीसी, कैंफिन हो डीएमसीसी जैसे स्टॉक्स पे फोकस रखना चाहिए. कैंफिन हो के नतीजे रेवेन्यू देखा जाए 36% आया था जो कि 763 करोड़ का. पैट 34% आया था जो कि 165 करोड़ का है. फुल ईयर के लिए हम देखा जाए तो पैट देखा जाए 63% आया था जो कि 621 करोड़ का. 46 का ईपीएस है. सो ओवरऑल हम देख रहे जो ओवरऑल कैंफिन के नतीजे अच्छे थे. शॉपर स्टॉक के भी नतीजे देखे जाए तो लॉस से कंपनी प्रॉफिट में टर्न हो चुकी है. सो एक ये गेम चेंजर टाइप रहेगा. ईपीएस देखा जाए तो 10 रुपीज के आसपास, रेवेन्यू देखा जाए तो 5066 करोड़ का, जो कि 63% हायर है। पैट देखा जाए तो पहले 147 करोड़ का लॉस से उन्होंने प्रॉफिट का टर्न अप किया, जो कि 121 करोड़ का। मिस्टर वेनु जो प्रीवियसली ट्रेंड पे थे, अभी वो शॉपर शॉप पे आ गए, तो उन्होंने थोड़ी सी कंपनी को अपटर्न किया गया, पर वैल्यूएशन में देखा जाए तो बहुत ही एक्सपेंसिव स्टॉक है। ऑफिस के भी नतीजे आगे डिविडेंड देखा जाए तो 225 रुपीज का डिविडेंड दिया है, जो कि अप्रोक्सीमेटली 6.4% के आसपास का होता है कल की मार्केट प्राइस से। अगर हम रेवेन्यू वाइज देख रहे तो 1012 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू है। पैट देख रहे तो फ्लैट ही था, और अगर फुल ईयर का देखेंगे तो रेवेन्यू 9% और पैट हमें थोड़ा सा करते हुए देगा 70 से 1722 के आसपास का, और ईपीएस देखा जाए 20 रुपीज के आसपास का है। इंडस टावर के भी हम नतीजे देखें तो कंपनी अभी लॉस से प्रॉफिट में आ रही है, और बेसिकली उनको जो वोडाफोन आइडिया के जो इश्यूज है, जब उनको पे नहीं कर पा रही थी, वो धीरे धीरे हट रहा है। जो करंटली वैल्यूएशन वाइज अच्छा है, बट हमें इसकी थोड़ी और दूसरी जो प्रॉब्लम्स है, सर हमें इससे थोड़ा दूर रहना चाहिए। आईएफएल फाइनेंस के लिए हमें नतीजे देखे, अगर नेट इनकम देखा जाए तो 1379 था, जो कि 23% है था। पैट 42% है था। रिटर्न ऑन एसेट देखा जाए तो अच्छा है, जो कि 3.6% के आसपास का है। जनरली अगर हम आरओए देखे जाए तो फाइनेंस कंपनीज में ही देखना चाहिए। बैंक के देखा जाए तो 1% के आसपास रहते हैं, एनबीएफसी 2 से 2.5 के आसपास रहते हैं। सो ये बेटर कर रही है उस पर ओवरऑल पे। और हम गोल्ड, अगर इनकी जो एयूएम देखी जाए तो इनकी जो गोल्ड बुक है वो 20,000 करोड़ की, हाउसिंग है 40,000 करोड़। तो बेसिकली इनकी मार्जिन ऑफ सेफ्टी बहुत है, क्योंकि बेसिकली सिक्योर प्रोडक्ट्स में ही डील कर रहे हैं, तो सेफ्टी बहुत अच्छी है। वोल्टास के नतीजे बेहद ही खराब थे। यूटीआई एमसी के भी नतीजे फ्लैटिश थे, इतने कोई खास नहीं थे। डिविडेंड 22 रुपए का डिक्लेयर किया था, एक डिविडेंड इन स्ट्रॉन्ग स्टॉक है। एसबीआई लाइफ के भी नतीजे देखे तो प्रीमियम में 14% का जन देखा, पैट में 3% के आसपास देखा, और ईओएम देखा तो 3.1 का। मार्केट एक्सपेक्टेशन से थोड़ा नीचे थी, बट ओवरऑल ठीक है। पर एचडीएफसी लाइफ के मार्केट से बिट एक्सपेक्टेशन से हमें लगता है ऐसा थोड़ा रैली आते हुए दिख सकता है। इसी के साथ बजाज फाइनेंस के भी नतीजे है। एनआई देखा जाए तो 28% हायर है, जो कि 7,771 करोड़ के आसपास का था। कोर ईएम देखा जाए 29% हायर था। और इसके जो इम्पैक्ट दिख रहे हैं, तो अगले अगर आरबीआई नेक्स्ट रेट हाइक नहीं करती तो कोई इम्पैक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा। रेट हाइक करते तो उन्हें 40 से 50 बीपीएस के आसपास तो इम्पैक्ट आ सकता है। और ओवरऑल में उन्हें लगता है कि जो ग्रोथ रेट है वो कंटिन्यू करते हुए आगे चल सकते हैं। सिटी यूनियन बैंक ने कहा कि आरबीआई ने जो उनकी करंट सीएमडी मिस्टर एम कामाकोड़ी को अगले 3 साल के लिए एक्सटेंशन अप्रूव कर दिया है। सो ओवरऑल एक ये बेटर है सिटी यूनियन बैंक में। जैसे हम देख रहे Q3 Q4 में थोड़े से डाइवर्जेंस के जो स्टॉक में करेक्शन आते हुए देखा था। सो ओवरऑल हमें लग रहा है 3 इयर्स का एक्सटेंशन के पॉसिबल रहेगा सिटी यूनियन बैंक के लिए। कोफोर्ट के भी नतीजे देखे गए, रेवेन्यू देखा जाए तो 26.4 मिलियन के आसपास था, जो कि 1,700 मिलियन का आईएनआर में। और ऊपर देखा जाए तो 5.6% के आसपास का। एबिट मार्जिन देखा जाए 15.5% का है। ऑर्डर इंटेक देखा जाए तो 301 मिलियन के नई 10 फ्लैट्स उन्होंने ऐड किए हैं। और 12 एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑर्डर बुक अगर देखा जाए तो वो भी उसमें डॉलर टर्म्स में अच्छे देखे गए हैं। ईयर एंड हेड काउंट देखा जाए तो उन्होंने 22,000 to 24 न्यू फ्रेशर्स हायर किए गए हैं। और ओवर एट्रिशन रेट देखा जाए तो 14.1% के आसपास का है। और ग्रॉस मार्जिन में भी हम देखे जाए तो 50 बेसिस पॉइंट का है। और देखे जाए तो प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी भी थोड़ा सा मिस देखा गया था कंपनी में। केसी इंटरनेशनल ने कहा कि उन्होंने एक नया सिक्योर के ऑर्डर 1017 करोड़ के आसपास का, जो कि अक्रॉस उनके बिजनेस वर्टिकल्स के। क्यूमेंस इंडिया ने कहा कि उन्होंने अनाउंस किया कि डेफिनेटिव एग्रीमेंट वो टाटा मोटर्स के साथ साइन करेगी। क्यूमेंस इंडिया नहीं है, क्यूमेंस की जो यूएस कंपनी जो पेरेंट कंपनी, उन्होंने इनके साथ साइन किया था। और ये ऑलरेडी ये बहुत सालों के साथ इनका एग्रीमेंट चल रहा है। और इनकी जो सब्सिडरी जो है ग्रीन एनर्जी सोल्यूशन है, उनकी जो होल्डिंग सब्सिडरी इसके साथ वो जीवी करेंगे। और सस्टेनेबल टेक्नोलॉजी प्रोडक्ट्स जो कि हाइड्रोजनेट पावर और इंटरनल कंबशन इंजन में बनाएंगे। सो ओवरऑल हमें देखिए क्यूमेंस इंडिया पे क्या है, इसका बेनिफिशियरी आ सकता है।
Derivative and technical update. Technical front, yesterday the index witnessed an initial downtick, but eventually bounced back from the day's low level and ended in the positive territory. So yesterday Nifty has given a close above resistance levels of 17,800, which is a good sign. If you see on the daily chart, Nifty is forming higher high low formation. Now 18,000 levels should be the resistance for the Nifty, while the you can say 1500 SMA place around 17,500 levels. So remains the demand and as well as support zone. And even as for the derivative data, 18,000 levels witness a call writing, which indicating a resistance, and while a put writing is seen at 17,700, so which indicating a support levels. On the Bank Nifty front, Bank Nifty too traded yesterday with a bullish momentum. Bank Nifty continued to trade above its breakout levels and yesterday closed near the day high level. So technically 41,000 and 43,000 continues to be the range. So we continue to have a bullish outlook for the bank nifty with the resistance at 43,500 and support at 41,500 levels. Now on the derivative front, Nifty future witnessed a long build-up yesterday, which is a tune of around 12.09% and addition of 14.04 lakh shares. The PCI recovered from 1.16 to 1.22 ratio and maximum OI seen at 18,000 and 17,900 call option. While on the put option front, 17,700 and 17,800 put option may act as a support and rollover stood at 49%. Bank Nifty 2 witnessed short covering to the tune of 0.51, a decline of around 14,000 lakh shares. The PCI recovered from 1.05 to 1.31 levels. So overall, if you see on the PCR levels, so both the PCR still above the 1 level. Then maximum OI seen at 43,000 call option and put option 42,500 put option. And the rollover stood at 59%. On the FII segment, FII added a long around 632. So net short by now minus 12,796. So ratio is around 46%. On the cash segment, FII by 1,257.48 crore and DII sold 227.88 crore. If you see on the sector specific, reality and auto sector will be focused. And stock to watch out is a Lemon Tree Hotel, Asian Paint, Titan, IndusInd Bank, Mahindra CI, and Trouble Fertilizer. So that's it from my end. Now I will hand over to Bunty sir for further research update. Thank you and over to you, sir.
Thank you, Kshitija. Good morning, sir. Good morning, team. Few updates from my side. Starting with the Bajaj Finance results. Bajaj Finance has reported strong set of numbers. If you see, NII has grew by 28% on a YOY basis, and strong growth from core AUM growth. Core AUM grew by 29% on a YOY basis, and further management has guided for FY24 that AUM growth should be around 28 to 29% on a console level, versus earlier guidance was around 26 to 27%. So that seems to be very much positive. On the margin front, they have said there was no impact on the margin in FY23 because they have been able to maintain the margin. And if there is one more rate hike, the margin will be in the margin impact would be in the range of 40 to 50 bips for FY24. However, this could be negated very well from the OPEX to NII ratio, because they said they have already done the OPEX part, or technology expenses has already been done. So we believe this should not have a much impact on the ROA and ROE levels. If you see, ROA for FY23 was around 5.4% and ROE was around 23%. So they have guided this, they should be able to maintain this ROA and ROE level for FY24. So this seems to be very much positive commentary from Bajaj Finance Management. So this should bode well for the stock going forward. Next is on the City Union Bank. City Union Bank has said in the stock exchange that RBI has given the approval for the reappointment of Mr. Kamakodi, who is the MD and CEO of the bank, for next 3 years, effective from 1st May 2023. So this seems to be very much positive for the bank. As we have seen last quarter, they have given a weak set of numbers and stock has corrected very badly. After this reappointment, the management, the investors should have a confidence for the continuity of the management, and the growth path should continue next 3 years. So this is very much positive for the City Union Bank as a whole. Next is on the Coforge. If you see they have reported the profitability, which was a slightly miss. However, revenue was in line with the estimates. And the revenue was up 5.6% in US dollar terms, or 4.7% in CC terms on a sequential basis. Order intake was approximately around $301 million, while 10 new client logos were added during the quarter. Total order executable over the 12 months stands at $869 million, which is up 21% on a YOY basis. Also, utilization has improved by 120 bips Q1Q to 81.5%, as well as the interim attrition rate has declined to 14%, versus 16% in Q2 and Q3. For FY24, the company has said annual revenue growth guidance of 13 to 16% in constant currency terms. Also on the gross margin basis, adjusted margin to be similar level as of FY23. So this seems to be the commentary seems to be the very much positive, and among the IT pack, this seems to be the stock which we are very much bullish or positive on the stock as such. Next is on the KEC International. KEC International has secured new orders of around 1017 crores across the businesses of transmission, distribution, civil, and cables. So this seems to be increasing the order book for the KEC International, and we believe this bodes well and positive for the KEC International as such. Lastly, on the Cummins, Cummins has announced that it has signed a definitive agreement with Tata Motors to manufacture a range of low to zero emission technology products in India. Over next few years, a part of this agreement, Cummins and Tata Motors will set up a new business entity called TCPL Green Energy Solutions Private Limited, which will be the wholly owned subsidiary under the existing joint venture with a focus on the development and manufacturing of sustainable technology products that will include hydrogen powered internal combustion engine, fuel delivery system, and battery electric power system. However, we need to watch out how this will impact the Cummins India company, because this is tie-up between Cummins International and Tata Motors. So we see it seems to be the neutral for the Cummins India stock as such. So that's it from my side. Over to you, Bridges sir.
Good morning, everyone. So, few more news updates. There is a trade data between the India and Korea. Now that has grown up by 17.3%, which is USD 27.8 billion in the year 2022. This has been reported by the Korean Trade Investment Promotion Agency. So, as compared to the previous in 2021, the value of this trade was close to 23.7 billion. And now for the 22, it is 27.8 billion. So there is a net this Korea export to India has increased by 21%, close to USD 18.9 billion, while import has increased by 10.5%, close to USD 8.9 billions. So next is on Hinduja Group. According to the sources, the Hinduja Group on Wednesday has emerged as the highest bidder with an offer of rupees 9,650 crores to take over the Reliance Capital in the second round of auction. So this bid by the Indusin International Holding Limited is higher than rupees 8,640 crores made by Torrent Investment in the first round of the auction, which was held in the month of December last year. Next is on Mankind Pharma, the IPO. So it has now subscribed to it has garnered a bid of for 2.4 crores equity share against the offer size of 2.8 crore shares. So total 87% subscription has been seen on as on 26th April. On the second day, while on the first day there was 14% of the subscriptions. So net 35% of the IPO has been reserved for the retail investors. Next is on Goldmine International. The company has received an export order worth 50 crores from its international client for manufacturing of diamond stud gold jewelries, which includes order of lab grown or diamond jewelries to the tune of 35%. Lastly, on Infosys, so the company has announced the collaboration with the Walmart technology to deliver scalable omni channel solutions to the retailers. Infosys will help the retailers implement and use store assistant, which enables them to provide seamless experience such as pickup, delivery, and ship from both the stores for both employees and the customers. So that's a news update from my